Hello everyone, this is Sensuous One, and let's see, where should I start? I guess I have some exciting news for me. I've been asked to be a guest designer for My Style Stamps for the month of December, and I made a card today. So before I get into the card, I want to first say thanks to Nicole for extending the opportunity to me to be a guest designer, because I love working with her stamps. Alright, so let me show you what I've used on my card. Alright, the first stamp that I used was this one here, which is called Howdy Fall. And from this one, I used Howdy Chickie, Happy Fall, y'all. I used this image here. I used a couple of the baskets, the chicks, the eggs, and the apples. Use that. And then from this one here, which is called Little Pumpkin, I just used the fence right here, and I stamped that a couple times to make it a little longer because I did a big size card. My card is a size 5.5 by 8.5. And then I used some stickers from, you can see that, this Jolie's Boutique, and it has like, well, what's left are some apples, but I used some of the other apples on my project. And then let's see, I'll show you the card, and it'll be easier to tell you what other things that I used on the actual card. And on the as far as like the, let me put the card up here. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. I'm a little excited, but this is my card. This is the front of the card. And before I get into showing you what's all on there, all of the distressed edges, I used this vintage photo. And this scene, well, the background of the scene is just white cardstock that I inked up. I used my cloud paper punch, or cloud punch, to cut out some clouds, and I adhered them down to the paper until I was done inking the scene. The sky is this color here, which is broken china. And then the bottom of the grass down here is this shabby shutters. And then down here, I don't know if you can see these little spikes of grass. I use that also from her stamp set. That came from the Little Pumpkin set, which is right here. I used some of this Tim Holtz Distress Paint. This is in antique linen. For the focus. And I used that to stamp the little grass specks on there. Once that dried, then I inked over it, and it kind of made it like what do you call it, like a resist, kind of. This here is I guess it's kind of like an oak tree limb. When I first started this card, I had a different image of what I wanted to do, and it kind of changed as I started. And I'd already stamped that there, so I left it. And that came from this stamp set by Inka Dinka Doo. It's called Autumn Foliage. And it's this one right here. So within the leaves, there was some blank spots, some voided spots. So I colored those with these three colors here. I'm gonna fix my light. Sorry. Let's see if it focused for me. Maybe not. Okay, well, I use YR07, Y35, and R39 for the voided spots in the tree. And then on top of those colors, I use stickles. And let's see, this color is, I don't see a color, but it's like an orangey color, a tangerine color. This yellow color. And this one has a name. It says Tropical Tangerine. So I use those three. stickles. And on top of the apples in this basket, I used some, glossy accents. And on the branch and around the outer, no, just the branch and the acorns, I used some of this copper stickles. Okay, so I did over the leaves. The basket and the fence were colored with E79 and E37. Her overalls were colored with B69 and B24. Let's see, the red apples and the red in her clothing are colored with R29 and R35. Her skin was colored with E02, E13, and E21. And then her hair and her hat were colored with, let's see, her hair was E39, E15, and E13. And then her hat was E23 and E13. I know it's a lot of colors. But I was like undecisive. I don't know. I really wanted to be a nice card, and I wanted to be lots of fall colors. I was going to stick these back in here. I have outgrown my Copic storage. This was the section that had the dividers in it, but I had to take them out because they've gotten too tight to pull out. So I need a bigger storage. But anyway, let me get back to my card. So, oh, it's kind of big, you can't see. Okay, so like I said, this is the background. Inked it up with the distress paints. This is the fence from the Little Pumpkin set. I extended it, colored it. This image, I fussy cutted her out. I forgot to tell you the hay. I colored the hay with Y38 and E13. And this is the basket from the set. I just colored it up with Copic markers. So I can fix my light. Sorry. Hot mess video. Okay. This is the basket I colored up, added glossy accents on the apples. These little apples that have fallen on the ground are from the Jolie's Boutique sticker set. This little apple picker was in the sticker set as well. I just stuck that there. And this tree was in that sticker set, so I added that. This paper, this plaid looking paper in the background, came from K & Company paper pad called, let's see, what is it called? I don't know what it's called. I don't see a name, but I'll show you real quick. It's this one here that I got from Big Lots. K & Company, and this is what the front of the pad looks like. So I use this paper right here. Okay. So that's layered behind the white cardstock that I inked up. Here's a little sentiment, and add another little piece of that paper behind it. So I thought that was really cute. And as I pulled it all together, I was still loving the way the stickers were making the picture just, well, the image just like stand out. So that's the front. And like I said, this card is 5.5 by 8.5. And then that's the inside of the card. It just says Howdy Chickie up here. It's more of this paper, and I use my Spellbinders. What is this one? No, it's a Sizzix. It's this one right here. I use this one to cut out the shape for the Howdy Chickie. And this was her, Nicole's sentiment from the Happy Fall. Howdy Fall, excuse me. And what I did was on the clear block, I just curved it to make it kind of go round. And I put a little chickie right there. And then on the bottom, I added another basket with some eggs in it, and I put a couple little chicks down here to kind of tie everything all together. So I hope that's clear. I hope you can see that. I'm sorry this video was like all over the place. I promise to be better organized next time. But this is my card, and I hope you like it. I hope you like it, Nicole, and I thank you all for watching. And I guess be on the lookout for my other projects that I'll be doing. So I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.